start. Thank you for waiting. It's been a long 4 days. Thank you for your patience. Today we came to an agreement between the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake and the Combined Schools Committee. The voice of the community and the parents is being reinstated. We are going to work together in a joint work plan to continue to communicate, to continue to work together. There's a lot of work ahead, including constitutional possibilities and amendments. We're going to move forward on this work plan as early as Monday, but as of right now, the council has agreed unanimously. There were 11 of us, one person is missing for a personal issue, but unanimously to move forward and reinstate as was previously. So Trina as well would like to say something on behalf of Combined.
Okay, so the Combined School has met for a few days now with MCK, and we did come to an agreement. There's a new an executive directive that replaces the executive directive number 30 that MCK had put out back in August, and we have all agreed, the 7 members here, to work jointly with MCK. We will be coming up with a work plan as early as Monday. And we'll be calling a general assembly within 30 days, working days, to bring this all back to the community, for the community's, to hear the community's voice and to make sure that all the parents are heard. So I just want to thank everybody for your support, for coming out, and we'll have more joint statements coming out to keep the community updated on what we will be doing.
The executive directive will be made public as soon as it's signed by everybody. If you want a copy, that's fine. It's a public document. It will be posted on the website. It will probably be going out in print. We're kind of on deadline now. I'm not sure how quickly that will be done. Provided to media if they wish. Again, once it's signed, we want to assure that we've heard all voices, including everyone who's had concerns, and we're going to remain strong and work in the relationship together. Hopefully this never happens again. There's a lot of concerns out there that need to be met. We want to rest assured the people who have those fears and issues out there on the threatening nature of what this may mean, that this isn't threatening at all. We're going to step forward together, and we believe for the betterment of not only the children, but the education system as a whole for Kahnawake. The document will be signed as soon as it's done.
What about the steering committee? Are they all dissolved?
All the elements are within there, but the ad hoc committees will be rescinded that were put in place before. The steering committee that council has appointed is being rescinded. I spoke to Rena Bible this morning and told her not that it was done because we just formalized it 5 minutes ago, but that there was a possibility. So all the steps are within the Mohawk Council Executive Directive. A lot more will be coming out in the joint release that we put out hopefully more than likely tomorrow. And the work plan will be a working document, living document as it moves forward as we start to address the individual issues. Just to add to that as well, the next 30 working days between the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake and the Combined Schools Committee as it sits today is to do exactly and exclusively that, to work toward this work plan for the community. Last 72 hours, probably about 60 of them. So it was difficult. It was a difficult decision 30 days ago. It was a difficult decision to come to today as well. A lot of pitfalls, a lot of innuendo, all the information, still some of it needing to be gathered. It was a tough 4-day haul.
Did the complaints that were did the KCSC see the complaints?
Still, it'll probably come up during the discussion and work plan. We were asked by those concerned parents not to share names at this point. We know it's still a point of contention, but we want to alleviate those fears first and foremost to assure. And there's wording within the document that will become public that states exactly that in terms of dismissals, reprimands, and so on. That's what we
You know, as a portfolio chief on education, myself and Kenneth Hunger, you know, our best interests always lie with the kids. We've seen that there was a lot of gray areas with regard to some of the documents that govern education that need some tightening up that, hopefully we'll never get to this kind of situation again. Our intent was never to take the voice away from the people, from the parents, but once we saw that there was so much confusion and dissension, something had to be done, okay? And all that has come out of this is positive. At the beginning, yes, there was a lot of hurt feelings and misunderstanding on both sides, but in the end, what prevails is that us as Ganawagyagono, as Ganyatahaga, we found a way to work together for the spirit of the kids and the future of our education. So I, just wanted to assure people that, I understand the position that the Combined School Committee was in when making a tough decision, that there was some backlash. And Nesaga, when council made a decision, there's backlash, but in the end, that's how we all prevail and come out of this. And all I could see is that our education system is going to be improved.
What were some of the main factors that decided to overturn your decision after the last 3 hours? What were some of the main reasons?
Hard to determine. I would say face-to-face discussion. That probably should have happened months ago. Not only here, everyone in the community. Not one side or the other, just in general. There's so much information. Like I said, some of it still needs to be gathered, but it was the 12 plus 7 people sitting in the room to hash things out for this period of time. Hard work.
Were you guys surprised at the amount of reaction that you got from the community, like in terms of them being strong in their position that they felt that Wuhan Council was wrong?
Well, not really, because we knew 30 days ago or so when we made this decision it was controversial. People have asked, you did this with a swipe of a pen. That wasn't the case at all. It took many months, to come to that determination, and it's in the past. Now we're looking forward, and I think the future's bright. So like I said, the document will be ready soon. If there are other questions, I'm going to hold a press conference, but there will be a joint release coming out, hopefully by tomorrow. Walk out. Yeah, we'll listen. Now, everybody.